Okay, welcome back to episode number 4 of the MotoGP 24 career mode. We're gonna start with our first full-time season in the Moto3 class with the LevelUp MTA Angelus team. We're team 8 with Stefano Neppa this season, and after 3 wildcard rounds with the CIP Green Power team, we have now switched teams to the Angelus LevelUp MTA team. We've switched from green to pink, and we are teamed up with Stefano Neppa at the number 82 for this full-time campaign here in the Moto3 World Championship. The first round is going to be the Grand Prix of Qatar at the Losail International Circuit. So without any further ado, let's go into the weekend and see how things are gonna go for our first race here in this second season in Moto3 and our debut with the MTA team. Difficulty is still on the adaptive AI, and I think I'm gonna keep it like that for the entire current series, because if I actually adjust it, it's going to reset, so it will have to recalibrate. So I think I'm just gonna leave it on that. It gave some pretty good races in our last season, especially Valencia. So let's proceed with free practice and then practice 1. And hopefully we will be able to qualify ourselves into Q2 directly in our debut with the MTA squad. I never actually thought I would ride for this team. I never really considered it, but it was my only really offer, to be honest. I only had the option to stay with CIP or to switch to MTA. And I even had an offer from Moto2 and MotoGP, but I don't think I am ready for that yet. So we're going to do a full season in Moto3. Hopefully secure a ride in Moto2. I'm very curious to see what kind of contract we can actually get from one of the Moto2 teams. And also where we'll eventually, hopefully, end up in the Premier class. So we still haven't had the 2024 livery update yet. So the colors of some of the teams are still going to be based on last year's grid. And we've also had a couple of rider transfers for this season.
Welcome to the Losail International Circuit. We're live from Qatar, where an exciting weekend of motorsport is about to begin. Just a few more moments and we'll be live with the free practice. It's the last chance for Moto3 riders to
there we can see the new paddock
and assess the track condition. Once again this year, the tradition of good weather here in Qatar is held up. The weather is absolutely clear and no changes are expected over the weekend.
Qatar has been heavily modified, and it looks great. It really does. I mean, look at the paddock there. It looks so modern, and even the paddock buildings and all that. I really like the look of this track, and I like the layout as well, actually. I'm a big fan of the Qatar circuit. So here we are for the first time walking into the LevelUp MTA box. And I just noticed that my rider sticker is still yellow. I actually want to change that to pink. So I might do that in between sessions. Let's go on track. Let's do a pit start, to be honest.
The team has just finished preparing the bike and the rider is ready to get back on track.
We've also got a new Alpine Stars helmet for the season. We've switched from Arai to Alpine Stars, which is the first time I've actually used that brand for a helmet. The new R10 Super Tech. So we go the first outing. Here we're Moto3. And actually, I'm gonna adjust the sound a little bit as well, because I still had it quite low. Let's up that to about 10. I think that's better. So yeah, the Moto3 bikes definitely feel a lot nicer on MotoGP 24 compared to 23. Kicking out the back end a little bit there. So this is interesting to look at. There's Matteo Battella and Davide Monza. They are of course still with the Sniper Squad. However, we have got Tatsuki Suzuki here on the CRP Green Power machine. So he has actually replaced us in that CRP team. And is now teamed up with Noah Deadwheeler. Accidentally still had TCS on 3. Let's turn it down to 1. Oh, that's a track limit. That's unfortunate. And that is our first crash because I hit the back of Suzuki and I got a long lap for it. Lovely. Lovely to see. Okay, I need to be a little bit careful with the back end there. Ja.
Nou ja, weet je, Jim wilde je zo graag, maar het lijkt alsof ze... Oh nee, hier, vanaf hier. Nou, vanaf hier lees het maar eventjes, want ja, ik ben een beetje doordrangerig, dat weet ik ook wel weer. Maar waarom houdt ze dit nou een beetje tegen? Vind ik hoor. Dus het is afwachten.
Oké, ja. Right, apologies for the pause. Let's proceed with free practice here. And let's try and get a tow from these 4 riders. The 2 Leopards, Adrian Fernandez and Angra Chaos, and the 2 Vision Truck riders, Scott Ogden and Josh Watley, all close together. That's how you do a quadruple overtake. Bit of a shame to immediately invalidate the lap though. Oh no. Even on a Moto3 bike, the backhand is actually pretty slippery. Let's practice the long lap. We also had quite an interesting race in the French Grand Prix at Le Mans last weekend, where David Alonso managed to take another win. He seems to be unstoppable at the moment in Moto3. And also Sergio Garcia, very strong, making it a 1-2 for the MTA MSI team, and a very exciting race in MotoGP with Martin, Bagnaia and Marquez. They are the 2 Lake Primoli Intact GP riders, Colin Veijer and Daniel Holgado. Running very wide there. So this is pretty interesting. We've got the number 95 and the number 96 as teammates in that Lake Primoli Intact Squadra team. So that's pretty interesting to see. Wat zeg je?
Bel ik per ongeluk?
Ja, je bent aan het begin bellen.
Doe weg.
Heb je waarschijnlijk op het telefoontje geklikt. Je kan het gewoon op het groene balkje boven klikken, weet je wel. Dan zie je meteen wat je aan het doen bent. Maar goed, zoals ik niet online is, waarschijnlijk zag je het niet.
Ik wil zeggen, ik belde per ongeluk. Videogesprek, dus dat is bij FaceTime.
Ja,
Hoe kan ik dat hebben gedaan dan?
dan klik je per ongeluk op dat dingetje. Ja.
Dan kom ik jou bestoren. Nou.
Wat zeg je?
Moet jij niet wat eten?
Nee hoor, dank je. it's so easy to get the tournament. I was just fighting away with Guede there a little bit. But it's been 3 laps and still no lap time set, and I keep attacking the front. So it's definitely things I'm getting used to. There's our teammate, Stefano Neppa. Let's try and work together with him. Backhands. Please. Oh my god, the track limits are so annoying. It's so annoying. Mind. Let's restart the lap. There is Devin Munoz. He has switched from the BOE's team to MT MSI helmets. Correction. MT helmets MSI, should I say. So bad. I'm still used to the MotoGP 23 handling model where you have to turn a lot earlier because you didn't turn as much. Nice. Oh, that's just that wrong. This has been absolutely terrible, but at least it's a lap. And a 4th attempt here. Bit of substitute from Devin Munoz. Two minutes 13, 3.2 seconds of the pace, meet 21. Oh, I red in the first sector. That's a shame. Oh, I'm out of fuel. Am I gonna reach the pit lane? Please roll into the pits. No, I won't make it. Sorry. That's Ricardo Rossi now with the Bowie team as well. Interesting to hear a Moto2 sounds in the background. That's definitely not Moto3. That has cost a lot of time actually. Let's get these sort of boots and go out for a second run.
The rider makes his way confidently to the bike.
Lovely. Oh my god, that is such BS. Okay, this would have been a 1 second improvement, but we definitely have a lot more time to find. It's gonna be a 2 minute 12. 0.4. Let's go again. previous laps already been much better. 3 seconds up. Finally a representative time. This could actually be the quickest lap of the session. 2 minute 9.9 to beat. That's 2 minute 9.7. Nice. Slightly too hard into turn 1. No. Nearly saved it. Okay, let's end the session here.
The first free practice ends here, so as the last riders return to the pits, let's take a look at the very first standings of the weekend.
So 2 minute 9.7. Although maybe the AI are sandbagging still. It's only free practice, so let's see what we can do in practice 1 where it actually counts. And also I'm actually gonna head back into the main menu and change my rider sticker because I don't like the yellow Van Gelder there on the bottom of the suit. It needs to be pink. The yellow suited the CIP a lot better than what it does the MTA. I think yellow and green kind of goes, but I don't like
We're
yellow
live
and pink.
from the LaSalle circuit. Here we are.
So I'm quickly gonna exit. So how does the development work on this game? So even our rivals will upgrade the bike as well. You can see modifications. You can see modifications of your motorbike on this page and compare them against those of the other teams in your category. You can even compare it. Your position in the standing and the relationship with the riders of your manufacturer determine the number of development packs available. The packs are automatically applied at the beginning and in the middle of the season in Moto3 and Moto2 and before the test in MotoGP. When logging into the MotoGP, you can interact with different aspects of development and choose areas more in line with your riding style. As the manufacturer leader, you can keep the quality of the engineer's work under control. The development performance value change every season influences the performance of your bike when racing. If the performance is problematic, you can try to improve it with your performance on the track until you reach a higher status. Okay, so that's quite a bit different then. So we are literally the worst team in the field. Great. Absolutely fantastic. After the summer break, the season will begin to be exciting off the track as well. When the market commences, the riders will be able to enter negotiations, real or presumed, with the different teams of the World Championship. The transfer rumors page contains news on the main suspects to change settles for next season. The transfer rates reflect interest, but as always in these cases, they should be taken with a grain of salt. The market concerns all categories, and every season the Moto3 and Moto2 riders will gamble a chance to rise into the higher category. However, also those who remain behind could change teams while waiting to make the big leap. Promotions and market movements will lead to big changes in team formations. A rider who swaps places with another rider might be left without a saddle and retire, or come back after a leave of absence. The MotoGP is a theater in which few can act. And that is the story of the musical Chairs and a window into the future. Alright! But there are no rumors yet because we're in the first round, so there we can see the silly season, which is actually quite interesting. Here's our relationship. Racer Yamanaka hates us, and Furusato is okay with us, and the other four don't have an opinion. Can I go into the rider customization? Maybe I need to back out quickly. Rider. No. Graphics editor. Rider stickers. Edit. Yes. Let's just change this to pink. Change color. Let's go with that. Let's save this out actually. Nice. Nice. Okay, that's that sorted. Let's go into practice 1. Look at that, the pink looks really nice actually. I do quite like it. I would have, if I had more choice, I probably wouldn't have actually selected this team, but I had no other choice. So I was forced to go into MTA, but I don't even mind it because I actually quite like it. It's starting to grow on me, to be honest. It is starting to grow on me. The pink. Alrighty. Dun, 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 dun.
Welcome to the LaSalle circuit. The second Moto3 practice session is about to start. A reminder, the first 14 riders in the combined times will gain direct access to Q2.
Well, we already topped FP, so let's hope we can top P1 as well. Why is my rider sticker still yellow? Doesn't make sense. I literally applied it. I probably have to do it in the current menu as well. What a shame. Anyway. Tires. Let's go with, yeah, medium. Fast forward a bit. To wait for everybody else to go on the track. Okay, nice. Let's go.
There's movement in the pits. The bike is ready and the rider is about to take to the track.
So zoom in at 9.7. was my fastest lap in free practice. And already straight away in this second session, where it counts, even Otola has pulled out a 2 minute 8.8. So that is 9/10ths quicker than what I just did. So the AI were definitely sandbagging in FP1. Oh, white. No, no! Why? That's such an annoying track limit. On the entry there of turn 2. There's Jacob Rulestone with the Red Bull KTM Tech 3 team, which is gonna be guess. Nice little steps from Morgan as we start our first time of the session. Nice one, Watley. At 2 minute 10, it's still very slow. Although we do have a nice tow from Tetsuki Suzuki. Nice when he holds up mid corner. And that's a track limit. That was a weird crash. That was very old. You gotta be kidding me. I was about to pause the game.
The session has come to a close, and as the last riders return to the pits, let's take a look at the first standings of the weekend.
So I think did I do a 2:07 or a 2:09? I can't recall, but at least the disqualification didn't mean I lost my lap. I'll take it then. So P6 after practice 1 with a 2:10.0, which has qualified us into Q2. So that's all that matters really.
Welcome to Qatar. We're live from the LaSalle circuit. With Moto3 Q1 just around the corner, riders are ready to take to the track, and we'll soon find out who will claim the 4 remaining places.
Are you
in
serious?
the second qualifying session.
I didn't get through. So I did get disqualified. This game doesn't make sense. It literally doesn't make sense. Mate. I wish I could redo practice 1 now. Oh, anyway. It doesn't make sense. It's still saying I was P6. Oh well. I'm not gonna bother getting new sort of tires.
The
That's
rider
how
makes
this
his
set.
way confidently to the bike.
Hopefully we can just get through in 1 lap. Jet AI definitely went significantly faster in practice 1 compared to free practice. Oh, this hasn't been a very good lap. I think it's going to be like a 2-minute 10. Yeah, 2-minute 10.0. I don't think it's going to be enough. Ah, those track limits are so annoying, man. Why am I hearing Moto2 sounds in the background? Okay, let's return to the pits. Maybe I'm gonna go for a new set of tires, to be honest. Just to be sure. Let's test out the softs. I'm not even sure if it's quicker, to be honest.
Just outside the pits here.
So currently still P1 by a big margin, but I don't trust it. Let's use the softs for the first time this weekend.
The mechanic.
So first one on the softs. We definitely need to improve on that 2-minute 10.0, I think, to get into Q2, since the rest are doing 2-minute 8s in practice 1. Although I am actually not improving at the moment. Let's struggle at 1/10 off from what I just did on the used set of mediums. Yeah, it hasn't been the best of laps. Two tenths up now. And still somehow 2.8 seconds clear of PKOs, but I think they're definitely going to improve on that since they were a lot quicker in practice. Yeah, this last sector was much better. Look at how much time we gained, 6 tenths up. Yeah, nice, 2-minute 9.3. Fast lap we've done so far this weekend. But not the fast lap of the weekend, because even with Sola did a 2-minute 8.8 in practice 1. But this should be enough to get into Q2. Just over the edge. Yeah, that was pushing a bit too much there. Let's end the session.
The first Moto3 class qualifying session comes to a close.
Okay.
Let's see the results and the names of the 4 riders who've qualified for Q2, which will start in a few minutes.
I bend, I don't break. How are we 3.6 seconds clear? Why are they doing 2 minute 12? It doesn't make sense. They were doing 2 minute 8s in practice. Well, at least it's an easy spot into Q2, but the AI are a bit weird on this game, it seems.
Good morning and welcome back to the track for the second Moto3 class qualifying session. Soon we'll see the 18 qualified riders take to the track and finally find out who will start in pole position in tomorrow's race.
So at least we've made it into Q2. And we'll see what it's going to be like now compared to the lap times in Q1. Because the AI seem to be very inconsistent across all sessions, to be honest. I'm still going to change my rider sticker, by the way. It's still yellow, it's supposed to be pink. But that's a minor detail. But yeah, to give a bit of a summary. In free practice, I was fastest with a 2 minute 9.7. As you can see there. Then I was 6th in practice 1 with a 2:10.0. So only 3/10 off what I did in FP1. Or sorry, FP I should call it. But that gave me 6th place. But then in Q1 I managed to do a 2 minute 9.3, which was half a second quicker than what I did in FP, which it did actually feel like a good lap, but suddenly I was like 4 seconds quicker than the rest of the field, even though they were actually a lot quicker than I was in P1. So that's a bit odd. Anyway, let's take a new set of softs. We've got 3 sets to throw at it here. So let's go out for our first run and see if we can improve on the 2 minute 9.3. I think a 2 minute 8 is going to be possible.
The mechanics take the bike out of the pit and the rider is ready to get back on it.
I definitely think a high 2 minute 8 is going to be possible. Which was also the quickest lap by Ivan Otola in P1. So a clear track ahead of us. Oh, I got on the power too early there. Yeah, it's gonna cancel my next lap. Let's try again then. Oh, that was a nice stop, Peter. There. Let's restart the lap, and we're gonna do an entire lap to get back round again. Oh, you complete slut! That level's so good. That could have been a 2-minute 8. That definitely could have been a 2:08. Oh, what a shame. Okay, we'll have to go again. Let's wait for a tow. Yeah, that lap was really good in sector 1 and 2. It's a shame I lost the front end there. Anyway, let's utilize with a slipstream now. The 2 MSI MTA helmet riders in front of us, even Atoll and Devin Munoz. Okay, I'm still in power 3. Sorry, I was in power 1. Wow, come on, why you... Oh my god. As if my lap got cancelled because of a yellow flag. Again, I was red in sector 1 there. How am I supposed to do a lap like this? Ah, it's so annoying. If I'm not the one invalidating my lap, it's somebody else. It's completely messed up my entire first run here. We're gonna have to come back in anyway, because I didn't have enough fuel for another lap. But yeah, this is really messed up our first run. 2 minutes 7.5 from Ogata. Now that's a very quick lap. I'm not gonna be able to beat that, I don't think. Don't tell me. This game, honestly. I'm gonna have to serve 3 long lap penalties in the race. Oh my god. I'm never gonna enter the pit lane ever again. Oh my god, this first weekend is going down the drain. As
the director
if...
offering up shots inside the pit.
Okay. New set of softs, thank you. Let's also actually... Bike setup. Let's go with recommended. Yes, I don't know what it is, but hopefully it's good. Go on track.
Movement.
I'm only gonna have one shot. I'm only gonna have one shot. I keep messing it up. We're gonna have one lap to try and 2 minutes 6.1 is ridiculous. That is unreal. Absolutely ridiculous. That feels pretty good so far. The curve on the inside, I shouldn't have hit it. I was a bit tempted there because I didn't want to get a track limit. It is a 2-minute 8.
As
But
we
it's
take
not
a
enough.
look at the final results of the second
Those
Moto3
times.
qualifying session, that's the end of our broadcast for today, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
So I did my fastest lap of the weekend, and it's still P12. So that shows how much the AI are sandbagging in free practice. Because I did a 2-minute 9.7, which was good enough for the fastest lap in free practice. And now with an even quicker lap, I'm in last in Q2. So that's gonna be interesting.
A very warm welcome from the Qatar Peninsula. We're at the Lusail International Circuit near the capital city of Doha. In a few moments, we'll move to the main straight to watch the start of the Moto3 race.
And actually,
These
before
shots coming
we
to us
are going
live
to start
from
with the
the grid,
Moto3
where
race,
technicians and engineers are carrying out final checks on the bike before the start.
I actually want to quickly
The
change
sun has set over
my
the Qatar
rider
desert,
sticker,
and the sun
because
brought onto the track
it
by
annoys
the
me.
wind will make it difficult for riders to get good grip during the early stages of the race.
So apologies for the wait, but I'm quickly gonna back out into the main menu. So change the customization. So let's go into the rider customization here. If I can actually go into that somewhere. Yeah, rider customization. Rider sticker. I want to change it up from yellow to pink. I think that looks a little bit nicer. Okay. That was it. Let's go to the race now. 6 laps.
A very warm welcome from the Qatar Peninsula. We're at the Lusail International Circuit near the capital city of Doha. Just a few more moments and we'll switch to the starting straight for the Moto3 class race. It's been a long weekend, but we finally reached the moment everyone's been waiting for. Just a few more minutes and the race will start. The sun has set over the Qatar desert and the sand brought onto the track by the wind will make it difficult for riders to get good grip during the early stages of the race.
Okay, so here we are
considerably
on the grid
this afternoon, so many teams have opted for soft tyres.
The temperatures have dropped, even though it's still actually daytime. It is getting towards the evening, of course. Then Elgato here with his new Liqui Moly Intec GP team in second place. And Riccardo Rossi, who has switched to Bowie Motorsports in P15. And he's also switched from IXS to Alpine Stars letters, it looks like. But here we are on the grid for our debut with the MTA team. We have actually got 3 long lap penalties to serve during this race for impeding Matteo Bettele. No, correction. We impeded someone, I can't remember who it was, and I sped inside the pit lane. Also, Bertelle's got long lap penalties for impeding a rider. So, that is already going to massively affect our race, obviously. So, that's a bit of a shame. Anyway, let's go into the bike setup and change our tires. The temperatures are pretty low. So they are recommending a set of soft tires. You know, let's go for a soft front and a medium rear, just in case the tire wear is slightly high. I do prefer to have a bit more grip in the rear end. So I think also with the way the Moto3 bike is in MotoGP 24, especially if I turn off the traction control, the rear end does slide around a little bit sometimes. So I'm kind of trying to recover that off by using a slightly harder compound. Anyway, it is the first round of the season here in Qatar. Our first full season in Moto3. Let's get it underway.
Sighting lap complete. It's important to have warmed up the tyres or they could have problems on turns 2 and 6. All eyes on the lights now. Everything's ready for the start of the Qatar Grand Prix.
Tayo Furusato in pole position. Daniel Elgato alongside him and Adrian Fernandez completing the front row with the layout of our team. Starting from P12, we've got our compatriot Colin Vyer alongside us. The lights are on and we're on the way for 6 laps here at the Lusail International Circuit. After a pretty decent start as we're heading to turn 1. Late on the brakes, up the inside of Vyer and up the inside of Ivan Otola as well. George Watt is before that wide, and there's our teammate Stefano Neppa. On the outside here of turn 2. Joe Kelso there on the inside in those blue and yellow Bowie colours. He just about cuts the control. There's been an incident further back. Luca Lanetta has crashed out. Let's grab the inside of Joe Kelso here. Up into P9. We force him out wide. And that now allows Ivan Otola to get the run. And he actually goes down. Ivan Otola the second folder of this race here. There's a slight bit of contact. I'm actually going to postpone my long lap penalty, and I hope that I'm allowed to do it actually, because I've got 3 long laps. I don't actually know how long I've got to actually take that. Have I got all race to do that or not? I have no idea. Anyway, let's just try and press on for now. Already, Tayo Furusato escaping at the front here. He's already built up a bit of a lead over Adrian Fernandez in second place. And let's hope we can stick with the pace of the top 9 here. Although it is such a shame that we've got to serve 3 long lap penalties. It's absolutely brutal. But there is no escaping. Oh, winning the curve there. Bit of a moment. And a crash further back. I think that was on the division track. Right here, so it might have been Josh Watley. And already I'm starting to lose touch with the top 9 here. Joe Kelso putting us under pressure. But yeah, having to serve 3 long lap penalties, that's going to set us back massively in this race. Well, Kelso and Reida, the number 66 and the number 99. Attacking us as we head into turn 1 for the second time in this race. The 2 Leopards fighting away with each other. Adrian Fernandez and Angel Piqueras. And then Holgado joining in on the fight as well. Holgado now up into second place. Another crash further back, lots of incidents here early on. Somebody else lost it in turn 2. The commentators already warned for turn 2 and turn 6 being very tricky braking zones. Very easy to lose the front end. As well as they said, I'm going to take the long lap now. Okay, that is long lap number 1. We've still got 2 more remaining. It is so painful. We've already dropped outside of the points behind Josh Watley and Jacob Wilson, so it might have been Scott Ogden who crashed out then. But I think it's going to be very difficult to even score points here. Oh, bit of a moment again through that same corner. And the track limit warning to go with it. I'm even struggling to keep up with Jacob Rulestone here. And I think it's the 2 Vision Truck riders in front of him, so it might have been somebody else who crashed out. It's hard to see. Yeah, Scott Ogden fighting over his teammate Josh Watley there. And it is keeping us in the game here, but we're going to have to serve another long lap penalty, and I think we can already wave goodbye to a points finish, unfortunately. Scott Ogden is having to serve a long lap as well. I nearly overshot it. That is long lap number 2 served. But interestingly, Scott Ogden had to take a long lap as well. And I think the rider behind us here, Matteo Patella, I think he's got to serve a long lap as well for also pitting a rider in qualifying. So even after taking 2 long lap penalties. We're still fighting for a point here with Scott Ogden, although unfortunately I doubt that he has got 2 long lap penalties, so we will lose touch with him, most likely. Right outside into the final corner. Can we break later than the number 19? We leave the door open, but we go for the cutback. Nice. Out the P15. Oh, really? I had to take the long lap straight away in turn 1, didn't I? Turn back up the inside of the restrike straight back into turn 1. Oh, I didn't get a chance to serve it again. I thought I could actually. That's annoying. I should have taken it straight away. Yellow flags. It's green again. Jacob Ralstone and Josh Watley batting it out there. Let's hope they can continue doing that. Look at that, Jacob Ralstone ran very wide there in the hairpin, although my exit was pretty bad, so that allowed Scott Ogden to get back through again. But we are fighting for P12. It's so unfortunate we've got that 3-second time penalty. Another mistake by Josh Watley there, he ran very wide. That was very harsh. Inside of Ogden again with a slight nudge. Back up into P14. We will have the slipstream from Josh Watley and Jacob Ralston. As we start with the penultimate lap. Ogden with the double slipstream there. Can we outbrake Ralston into turn 1? He defends the inside line, although it goes a little bit deep. Can we cut back underneath? We can, up to P13. Battling it out with our fellow rookie here in the class. Up the outside into turn 2. Can we hold it? Just about, up to P13. P12 is definitely going to be the maximum here. There's a big gap in front of Josh Watley. So P12 is the highest we can aim for in today's race. Josh Lee very, very wide there into turn 6. And he actually goes down. Wow, what a mistake from Josh Watley. Although they compromised Max a little bit. Jacob Ralston back through. And now I'm the one that runs wide into turn 7. There's the other Vision Track rider, Scott Ogden, briefly upper inside. Taking a little bit of curb there. And turn 9. Up the inside into turn 12 of the number 12 of Jacob Ralston. Side by side. Fairing to fairing. Oh, Jacob Ralston just about cuts across our nose there. And hangs on to P12. I've also just realised I can probably keep it in MotoGP for longer, because I saved with a few earlier as we got up the side of Ralston. Can we hold it? I run very, very wide. I completely messed up my exit. And now Matteo Patella goes past as well. Ogden up the inside, though runs wide. get him back straight away as we start with the last lap here in Qatar in our full-time debut here in Moto3. Our first race with the MTA team. Double slipstream up the inside of Jacob Rulston. We tuck back into the slipstream of Matteo Battelli. Can we outbrake him into turn 1? Who's going to be last on the brakes? It looks like it's us up the inside. So we hang him out to dry. Back up into P12. Oh, Battelli back up the inside very aggressively, and he almost takes us out. Oh, that's going to drop me all the way back to P15. Although we do have a 4.5 second gap to Risa Yamanaka in P16, so despite having a 3-second time penalty, it looks like we will hang on to a single point. Look at even Natola and Scott Ogden there leading on each other as you go into turn 6. This very tight left hand there. It's going to be crucial to stay 4 seconds clear of Risa Yamanaka to maintain that 3-second buffer that we need with the time penalty. It doesn't matter too much whether we overtake the 3 riders in front of us here, because it's gonna drop us back behind these 3 anyway. The pace of Taya Furusato at the front, by the way, is absolutely crazy. He is 24 seconds ahead of us in a 6-lap race. His fast lap is a 2 minute 6.2. My fast lap is a 2 minute 9.4. Another track limit warning. And another one. That's going to be my final track limit warning. No, it isn't. Ivan Otola up the inside of Jacob Rulstone. Scott Ogden looks behind him. We get a good run there in the exit of the penultimate corner into the final bend. Late on the brakes. Can we get the exit? Bit of a slide in the rear end. We get past on Jacob Rulstone in the system of Scott Ogden and Ivan Otola. Ogden actually slipstream Otola all the way to the line and just about cinches P12. It's P14 for us on track, and it's going to be P15 after the penalty.
While we wait for the director to take us to the Parc Fermé to meet today's stars, let's take a quick look at the final results of this Moto3 race.
Oh, what a race to start off with. I'll take it. But look at that, 2 minutes 6.2. That's faster than the pole lap. I did a 2 minute 8 in qualifying. Although it has to be said, we are with the slowest team at the moment. But credit to our team is Stefano Nepa getting P8 and a solid bunch of points. Yeah, it's P15 for us. To be honest, after the first lap, when I knew I had 3 long lap penalties, I certainly did not expect to still score a point. But yeah, we crossed the line in P14, but it's still P15 in the end, so we did actually manage to pick up a single point. Hi, Elusive Kev. Nice riding. Thanks, mate. I mean, unfortunately, it wasn't the best result. I qualified in P12, and in the end, it's P15. Absolutely don't have an answer to those kind of lap times. 2 minutes 6.2 from Taya Furusato is absolutely crazy. But I'll take it. At least we scored a point. After 3 long lap penalties. I actually only served 2 and then got a 3-second time penalty for the third one, because I didn't serve it straight away on lap 1. But yeah, didn't really matter in the end. Only dropped me back from 14th to 15th. But nice to see you tuning in, Kev. Really, really appreciate it. At least it was a pretty action-packed race. But hopefully we can improve the results a little bit next time. Furusato is so OP in this game. He really seems to be very OP. I don't know if it's an adaptive AI thing or if he's just OP in any sort of difficulty, but I do have the adaptive AI on. So let's hope that he gets nerfed a little bit, because we don't want him to dominate every single race. Anyway, I'm gonna get a couple of screenshots for the thumbnail. And if you're just tuning in and if you missed the race, I do plan on making a bit of a highlights video from the live stream to give a bit of a highlights package through the whole weekend. in like a 10-minute video or something like that. Oh, that was totally losing the front there, just in front of us. Look at that lean angle. Shoulder down, almost head down. It's a shame the helmet designs haven't updated yet for all the riders. Shoulder in the ground. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to see how the future races in this championship are gonna pan out with the MTA team here. Let's see if I can get a solid screenshot somewhere. It's a shame the music stops every time you go into the menu and then exit out of it again. That's a bit annoying. Yeah, let's do something like this. This is always the most boring part of the live stream, so apologies for that. Gotta get those shots. Maybe the straight is a decent shot as well, to be honest. Nearly 3 right for a moment there, with the number 66 and the number 99. Yeah, I never thought I'd actually ride for the MTA team, but it was my only other choice apart from CRP, so I decided to just take it. But it does look pretty decent actually with the pink. It is starting to grow on me a little bit. To be completely honest. Well, let's get one more shot for the highlights video as well. It's already crashed that further back. Yeah. Didn't even notice that. Anyway. That is alright. Okay. One more thing though, I do actually... Oh, that was a long lap penalty. I do very much like the building on the right here. Although that looks best when it's night. And of course it's still daytime. Let's just see how this looks from a distance. I think, yeah, that effect doesn't... It doesn't really work, does it? Nah, never mind. Never mind. Nah, that's okay. So, in the championship, it's of course P15. Well, I'm pretty relieved to at least score a point, to be honest. 6th in the Constructors' Championship. Oh, I had to finish in the top 10. Wow. Or maybe we could have done it if it wasn't for the 3 penalties we had. What are we saying? Tatsuki Suzuki Nick Van Gelder's entry was at the limit, but bad luck was also to blame. It'll go better in Portimao. Did we ever come together with Suzuki? I can't remember. Anyway, yeah. Wait, did we hit Suzuki? I don't think we did, right? It was only in... Was it Suzuki in practice? I think it was. Mistakes happen, but sometimes it feels like I'm the only one who makes them. Isn't that like... That bottom answer is kind of like a self-reflection. That's not even a negative thing, to admit that you're making mistakes yourself. So I'm gonna go for that. Stefano Neppa, our teammates. No, I can't react to that, I don't think. I think I forgot to reply to these. Yeah. So Neppa is mad that I ignored him. I left him on red. I don't remember you hitting him. Yeah, I think it was in practice because that's actually where I got one of my long lap penalties from. So, next round is going to be in Portimao. Can we do anything in terms of bike development actually? How does this work? Because we are the slowest bike in the field by a long way, look at that. Even Vision Track MLab Racing is quite a bit faster. And even the team I was with last season, maybe I should have stayed with CRP. Although I do prefer the pink livery on the MTA. Anyway, it's actually Liqui Moly as Fan GP, which is apparently the best team on paper. You would expect it to be Leopard or something. Or Honda Team Asia with the form that Taro Furusato is on. I don't think I can adjust anything here, can I? It doesn't look like I can. The packs will be applied after the summer break. Okay. Well, we'll see how that will progress over the course of this season. I'm interested to see what's going to happen in Portimao. You have to wait a while, fortunately. Okay, so that's pretty different for this year's game then. So we can't do anything in terms of the bike development just yet. But yeah, good to see you tuning in, Kev. I'm planning to sort of transform my channel into a bit of an English channel because I used to do a lot of Dutch, of course, especially for the live streams. But even for the live streams, I'm trying to sort of maybe change it up a bit and also make the video titles in English and the commentary as well. To make it a bit more suitable for viewers like you. And sometimes I do sort of take into account the people that are watching at the time. So sometimes whenever somebody who's Dutch tunes in, I do sometimes switch a little bit, but I'm trying to transform my channel into a bit of an English channel. Also with my videos, whenever I make videos in post commentary, I often do that in English as well nowadays, like with the F1 2010 Career Mode series. A new video in that series is going to be uploaded as well later today or tomorrow. And yeah, apart from that, I am enjoying this game. It's definitely different compared to last year's game. In terms of the handling model, I do actually like it a lot more. I'm glad that the pickup effect seems to be going completely, because I didn't really like that. So yeah, the handling is very nice. The AI is a bit weird and wacky. Even in MotoGP 23, it was the same thing. I actually prefer the way the AI was on MotoGP 21 and 22. That gave some really close racing, actually. But with that video, it's pretty interesting to also just see whatever's going to happen, because I used to just run on 128% AI, but sometimes they were pretty quick and sometimes they were actually pretty easy to beat. It really depended on the track. And now with that VI, I really don't know what you're going to get. It's very unpredictable, and part of me actually really likes that. I don't mind English or Dutch, but yeah, at least English titles and descriptions might help. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I'm planning on getting a PS5 as well soon, so I can live stream in 1080p as well and do games like Ride 5. I see you're going well in your MotoGP 24 career mode as well. So good to see. I'll catch up a bit on your series as well. With the Snipers team, of course, you're still with the black and red livery, which is going to be a yellow livery once we get the new update. I don't think the MTA livery is going to change that much. It's probably going to stay pretty much identical. I love the handling. First game I can push on the brakes for a while. Yeah, it is definitely very nice. That's definitely one of the big improvements in this game. And I like the rider transfers as well. I really like the rider transfers. I wish you could actually do a manual rider transfer in quick race mode, where you can just select a rider and then select the team and just see how it looks. Because where can I check the results? Overall standings, I think. Because it's a shame I can't actually spectate the Moto2 and MotoGP races, because I'd love to actually look at the riders in different teams. But we can see it here, it's Celestino Vietti with Fentic, just like he was... No, sorry, that's not Fentic, that's empty helmets, but the livery is still weird with black and red. Can I click on a rider? No, I don't think I can. So we can only see the championship leader. Brad Binder still with KTM. But look at that Alasia Spargro in Yamaha. I love to see a screenshot of that. I just want to know what it looks like. I wonder if we will get the team manager mode back with rider transfers in the future. Would be a great... Yeah, exactly. With the rider transfers, of course, you did have the team manager thing in previous games. Exactly. Where you can have a junior team. I'd love to have that back in the game as well. Yeah, except oh no, of course, because it's actually with forward. I was cut off by the orange color because it's supposed to be turquoise, of course, this year with the Clint sponsorship. Of course, I can't see the teams, only the colors. Joan Mir with Pramac. Bastianini on Aprilia. Raul Fernandez on a Honda. Jorge Martin on Aprilia as well. And Alex Rins on a Ducati. That is so cursed. I just want to know what it looks like. Anyway. Barry in second. That is actually very accurate, because of course he did actually get second in Qatar in real life. Did not even notice that. Of course it was Alonso Lopez who won. Xavier Artigas, he is very high up. As is Brad Binder. Anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it here for episode 4 of the MotoGP 24 career mode. So yeah, really appreciate you tuning in, Kev. Really appreciate to see that, and of course all the best for the rest of your Moto3 season as well in your MotoGP 24 career mode with the Snipers team. So yeah, thanks a lot for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day, and see you next time. Goodbye.